Hello. Happy Sunday evening, everyone. I'm Adam, and I'm with RecordKrate. How are you doing tonight? Hope you're doing really well. Nico, you doing okay? Yeah, she's laying down. She'll be out soon. She'll be sleeping like a I don't know. She'll be sleeping like a baby. Yeah. Hey, Sean, how are you? Good to see you. Cheers, everyone, as I drink some water. Hey, Mark, good to see you. Mark, your package went out Saturday. Did I tell you that? I think I did. Yeah. Mark, I appreciate you doing a virtual shopping, doing some virtual shopping with me on in Wake Forest this week. It was fun. It was fun to hang out with you a little bit. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So here's the story, folks. I'm doing a live record sale. I got one, two. I got about three crates with me, plus the walls are full. So this might have to be more than one night, and if it is, I'm okay with that. However, if I go an hour and a half, 2 hours, I'm okay with that too. Um, but yeah, Sean, Adam, Mark, Nico. Nico, Tardis says hi. He's got a friend. His friend's named Kirby. She said. uh, so if you're watching the replay, something wasn't committed to. If you're watching the replay and there was something you were interested in and you don't think it was committed to, because sometimes it takes a while before my live chat comes and appears. So reach out to me. Oh, let's get my email address rolling here. Rolling. Here we go. Yeah. Um, my heart goes out to the people in California today. That was a that was a sad tragedy. It really was. Yeah. Brett, let me tell you. Hey, Brett, how are you? It has been rainy and it has been cold. Nico, you been staying warm? Yeah, she's got on her black and white and tan coat on. So yeah, but yeah, I don't like this weather at all, Brett. So what I think I'm gonna do, folks, is I think I'm gonna go ahead and choose every fifth record. Meaning that I'll just go one, two, three, four, five, and show it that way, and we'll make it happen. Yeah, yeah. There's Jocelyn. Good evening. I don't have any paper, folks. I got my sticky notes, but I don't have any paper where I can cut up everybody's name and put it in the popcorn. So I'm gonna have to get some paper. Uh, good evening, Adam, Nico, and everyone. Nico, Jocelyn says good evening. Jocelyn, she's our friend on YouTube. Yeah, she looks. I'll tell you that. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started, folks. I may show you something I've shown before. If I did, okay. One, two, three, four, five. All right, here we go. A good day for listening to some yes and dead. Absolutely, absolutely. So this is Grupo Sport Ivo. Grupo Sportivo. This is on the Sire record label. Is $6. Oh, hello, MKT. How are you? Yes, ma'am. One, two, three, four, five. This is a new pressing, folks. This is Sting. Sting My Songs. It's a 2-disc set, and Roxanne is live. So there's some Police songs on here, and there's some Sting songs. Uh, I hear a siren. $27. Okay. TARDIS, I don't remember what you teach, but I'm going to read your comment. If I know you're doing every fifth record, but if you see freeze, first album, I'll get it, even though it's not number 5. I will. Absolutely. Absolutely. I got to get a visual. What is their first album? So even though do you guys hear that record? I mean, hear that siren? Yeah. Oh, that's going to be a little difficult to search. I'll find that later, but absolutely TARDIS. Um, TARDIS, I know that I owe you. I flipped through the children's records, and I got some more children's records in, and I haven't put them out, so I still owe you that. I'm gonna write it down right here, TARDIS. Tell me what it was you were looking. They were children's records. They had books. They had comics, and there was a certain word you used, and that I need to be on the lookout. But I'm gonna write it right here and put it on the wall and get Nico to cover. You saw a Crosby, Stills, Nash record. Very cool. I haven't sold anything since David died. I found one in Wake Forest and I brought it here tonight. I'm going to try to find it to put it out. Yeah. Peter Pan records. Very cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think that was the case. I did show this before, folks. I'm going to show it again. Hey, Chris. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Seems like it's been forever since I've seen you with holidays and all. Wizard of Oz, folks, $25. Somebody's texting me. Or they let me know that something's showing on my nose. It wasn't. Yeah. So good to see you. Okay, here it comes. This is for TARDIS. Power Records. Yeah, I remember now. There it is. Power Records. Boom. Got it right here. I'm going to put it on the wall right here, and so I can look for it. And then people say, what's TARDIS Power? And I'll be like, oh, let me tell you all about it. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was very fortunate, folks. I was there for coffee. You were absolutely, and the university decided that classes should be back in session and that I should teach some of them. Oh, I hear you. You can't teach them all though, just a few, right? Yeah. I always encourage everyone to follow me on Instagram and look at my post. And if there's a record you see that you're interested in buying, just reach out to me. And so that's been very good for me. I've sold quite a few. And what I do is I invoice on the spot, and then it still applies if you get $36 as free shipping, blah 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 blah. Yeah, so there we go. Yeah. This is Oscar Peterson. This is a new pressing. It's $30 on a clear day. Unreleased trio concert. Yeah. I want to open up all of this. Whoever made it, Mom, they had Confo grip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, this was interesting. I want to listen to this one. So this is Spooky Tooth. It's called Witness. It's $11, folks. And Nick Jones of Foreigner was in this group. He was here before Foreigner. And it looks like there's 1, 2, 3 crosses. I don't know if this is a Jesus record or not. But anyway, there you go, $11. Oh, Calvin, I'm so sorry. I should have started early, but I started at 8:20. Was that too late for you? I'm sorry, Calvin. How are you? Thanks for stopping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, yeah. Here's a Crosby, Stills, Nash record. So, yeah. This one's $12. This is the one on the couch. We've talked about this before, TARDIS. We sure have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jumping at the Woodside Buck Clayton Jam session. So this is OG Columbia 6i, $15. My aunt would always say it's better be there late than not get there at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is something on the ECM label. Keith Jarrett, $12. It's a double disc and it is a gatefold. Yeah. Brett would like the Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young for $12. Okay, great. Hey, Brett, I'm going to send you an invoice tomorrow, okay? Be on the lookout. I have no idea, Calvin, but let's take a look and see. Brett. $12. Thank you, Brett. I appreciate it. Nico jumped up there. Nico, would you like to come and say hi to everyone? If you come up here, you can't get on the keyboard, okay? Sounds good. Calvin, that's why I always tell everybody if there's anything I can show them, just let me know. I'll be glad to. Come on, Mr. Oscar Peterson. On a clear day. So there is an information sticker. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, right here it shows the players. Herb is not on there. On a clear day. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Woohoo! T connection. $8. I love me some late 70s. I love me some late 70s, late 60s, early 70s soul and funk. Oscar Peterson, Neil Peterson, and Lewis or Hayes. No way that can suck. You're exactly right. Oh, this one is number 765 out of 2,800. It's in gold. Wow. Yeah. Good players. Did they do some records together, Sean? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oh, Blue Eyes is back, folks. Frank Sinatra, $10. It's a single disc, but it's got a gatefold. I got you onto my thumb. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, I've shown this before, but here we go. Check it out again. Trans Am. I love this cover. Trans Am is $10. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. Stereo test record, Project 3, folks, $8. It's Popular Science monthly. Testing. 1, 2, 3, 4. $8. I think every listening library needs a test pressing record. They're really cool. It's a wonderful chance to show off your hi-fi. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is fun, folks. Santana. Vera Cruz is the dance remix of Santana. $6. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. And here he comes, number 5. Humble Pie performance rocking the Fillmore. $12. It's a double disc. It's live. A lot of photographs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sister Rosetta Tharpe. Spirituals. $18. It's on the Spinorama budget label, but sometimes that's how stuff was released. It was released there only. There's some wear on the, but has it split? Yeah, the top is split. The bottom's got wear. Yeah. Anyway, Sister Rosetta Tharpe. Listen to her on YouTube. She rocks. I was listening to Humble Pie album today. It is earlier. That's awesome, TARDIS. It is a great record. Sure is. I'm going to go ahead and show this. This is the other Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young. Deja Vu. This one's $12. This one has the textured cover with the gold inlay. And folks, I really think this gold's worth like $300. I don't know, but it is. That one's $12. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Mae West and W.C. Fields, side by side, $6. Mom would like Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young for $12. Thank you so much. Sorry, Brett. Oh, really? Wow. MKT beat you this time, Brett. Yeah, it's a good record. I like listening to it. I like So Far. Nico, relax. Looks like she's ready to jump on something. Okay, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tomorrow I'm going to do a lot of filing. TARDIS, I remember that name of that magazine. I like Teach Your Parents Well. Yes, you got to teach your parents well. The Absolute Sound TARDIS was the name of that magazine I was referring to. And as I understand, 80s, maybe even 70s, before we had all this information available, was a magazine about which records, which pressings sound really good, and it was a way to share information. Well, this was on the list. Alex Chilton, High Priest. I listened to it this weekend again, and it's sounds nothing like Big Star, but it's from the guy who was involved in Big Star. Anyway, Alex Chilton, High Priest, $15. Teach your children well. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Our local guy that we all love, Mike Cross, who does a traditional banjo, folky, cool sounding stuff. $6. Oh, you remember? I just learned about it because Chad. Okay, I can't get it mixed up. There's Casey Kasem and there's Chad Kasem. He was talking about it one day when he was talking about his label, how he got started and things like that. So it was interesting. Alrighty, I'm gonna get over here to another crate now. But I would like to find some old Absolute Sound magazines and read them myself. Maybe they're online somewhere. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Gamma 3 is $8. Somebody posted put some notes right there, and they use clear tape. Ronnie Montrose, yeah, Gamma 3, Ronnie Montrose, $8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The Godfathers, Hit by Hit, $12. Back in the 80s, if I could find a record to play, I was happy. And I the only time I thought about if a record sound better is because it was in better condition, didn't have marks on it. And so there you go. I didn't have anybody to say, "Hey, this is the proper way to handle records." Blah 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 blah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Of course, the ones I were getting based upon my no budget, I was fortunate to get a yard sale or somebody gave me something, or if I traded. Larry Corral. I love this image right there. This one is $8. Magazine's still around, and I'm sure they're. Oh, I'm not sure if they have. Yeah, but it's something I'm going to check out. TARDIS, thank you so much for sharing. Godfathers, good band. We used to have a little pizza place called Godfathers, and the commercials like, "What do you want?" No, that was Tombstone. Godfathers, and it was like, what was that movie? Godfather, the Godfather. An older fellow was dressed up in a suit like that, and he had a hearse. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is Charles Lloyd, and on this record is Carl Wilson, Al Gerard, and Mike Love. A&M, $15. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bishop Jeff Banks and the Revival Temple Mass Choir, $5. I sold a lot of Jesus music this weekend, and some of it was choir, and some of it was just like kind of funky stuff, and that was really neat. A guy made a little video short on Instagram about the shop, and it was really neat. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm gonna show you a little bit of the time. All right, this is Ozzy Osbourne. It's a single. It's $7. I don't know. I don't know what happened to this jacket, but it sure did get messed up. But it is Ozzy Osbourne. And Over the Mountain is the single here. Brett will love Ozzy. Very cool, Brett. Very cool, Brett. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I thought about taking some markers and kind of like turn these into fingers and red fingernails, maybe some blood. That's what I thought about doing, but I didn't. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Pat Benatar, she has shrink on her. She's $12. Crimes of Passion. Yes, it is. And I enjoyed listening to that. I really did. 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5. Little die cut front, so I took it, put it in a bag. There's what goes. This is what goes in the little window, but it Seals and Croft, Unborn Child, $8. Lyrics are kind of interesting on this. Okay, looks like a werewolf. That's what I was thinking. With the fingers and yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is Pale Waves. It's a new pressing, folks. $25. It's a double disc. All right, now we're ready for a brand new beat. All righty. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the London Sessions, Mary J. Blige. This is $25. Sam Smith. That guy has got a voice on him. Anyway, factory sealed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The last record I played in Wake Forest today was Gino Vanelli. I just love him. But this is an audiophile series, which I should probably put in my audiophile section. But it's brother to brother. Good stuff. If TC was here, he would say, yeah, that is good stuff. But TC likes him, so do I like him. Yeah. A&M. Pressed in Canada. Let's see what color it is. Oh, yeah, it's root beer colored. It doesn't have the correct inner sleeve, but I'll probably wash it and put one of those little polys and bag it. But this needs to go in my audiophile section. Yeah. Hey, thank you all for hanging here. I appreciate it a bunch. I'll put this with what's sold, and I can do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is Rod Stewart. This is a Canadian pressing. It's not a gatefold. It doesn't have a flap. It's $12. Ozzy got a hold of that cover one night after doing 2 8-balls and a little Quaalude. It looks like he could. Yeah, absolutely. Sharon, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bananarama. This is a 12-inch single. This is $5. Made in England. Side 1 is Help. Side 2 is Love is in the Factory. Yep. Hey, peace, love, and thrift, and so good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. We're having a record sale. We're having a blast talking and cutting up in the chat also. So yeah. Thanks for stopping by. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm doing every 5th record. What do we have here? Bog Skags, $15. This is a little more bluesy than his 70s. This is 70s, and his 70s big radio fame, which was kind of funky. Some people say disco. I don't care. I love it. I think it's 71, but I'm not even seeing a year on here. Check it out online. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Rolling Stones through the past. Darkly, Big Hits, Volume 2. This is $8, folks. It's VG. It's a good. It's a record. It's $8. VG. There you go. I've seen the jacket in worse condition. There's some ballpoint there. I had not heard that, Calvin. I love me some Bananarama. Really cool. Brett would like this for $8. Thank you, Brett. Brett's picking up some cool stuff tonight. Brett, you'll be able to. Brett got a a record cleaning system. Brett, would you like to share with everybody what you got? And so he's all excited. I'm hoping he's going to bring it up here one day and just spend the whole day cleaning records for me. I can try. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Speak of the devil, box gags. Yeah, so this was his mid to later 70s stuff. Very upbeat, very danceable. I sold one of these in Wake Forest this week. $8 down to the left. Folks, I have gone through, I made the first pass. Speaking of songs, how many yes, how many mono box sets is everybody getting? I'm gonna start again. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna fill these other crates up. Joe Cocker. When I was a kid, I used to think it was Joe Crocker. And I don't know why. We must have had somebody in the neighborhood and their last name was Crocker. And I said, they're not saying it right on the radio. Joe Cocker, $8. This was one of his later records, or at least later 80s. Yeah. Joe Cocker. 4, and then it comes 5. We work out something for a cleaning day. I hear you. Yeah, I got a how do I pronounce that? Sonic sonicating bath that cleans 8 at a time with a drying rack is pretty awesome. Yeah. So start to finish, Brett. Grabbing the record, taking it out of the sleeve, loading the machine, let it do its cycle, and then to dry. How long does that take? Boston. This is their second record, folks. It's $18. It's we can work it out. Orange label looks pretty nice. It looks pretty nice. Yeah. She is asleep. This baby girl is asleep. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. And here comes number 5. I gotta look this up. I gotta file it because I don't know where I should put it. Maybe the oddity sections, but it's Sydney Omar. It's about the horoscopes. This is spoken word, folks. It's $6. I watched my 2 Live Crew record and profanity was gone. Where's my screenshot button? How do I do a screenshot? Is it 4? Oh, what's that one? Is it 3? It's 3. Yeah. I had to screenshot that one. Woohoo! Aha. 1, 2, 3, 4. Aerobic dancing. Check out those kickers. They are awesome. Salsa orchestras on here. Disco from Another Galaxy. Neil Larson. Michael Columbier. It's $3. You probably hear things like, now stretch, dance, da, da. Probably 15 minutes to load. I usually let them dry overnight to make sure all is dry. My best results is a 10 minutes run. I have a disc strainer, and I put them in the disc strainer. I'll clean maybe 7, let them dry, and it doesn't take too long for them to dry, Brett. Maybe 10, 15, 20 minutes, depends on how much humidity is in the air. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I had this last night on CD, but I don't think Chris was here. Linda Ronstadt, one of her best records, folks. $6. Born in the USA. I mean, back in the USA. Yeah. I had a wall for a little while, but couldn't keep it forever. Actually, I took a bunch of the whipped cream and other delights down. Yeah. I think it was freaking out some people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Benny Carter, his quartet, $12, folks. The invoice is still there, Mom. All you have to do is just look in your email and go to it. I'll make an invoice for what's tonight, but it's already there. I don't think we have to. Sometimes it goes into spam. Sometimes, yeah, so you have to check that. Spam, or what's another word? Spam, junk. Yeah. No, good. Thanks. Howdy, Kurt. Kurt's here. He's on the computer. Check your spam and just do a search within your email account, RecordKrate. Yeah, and it'll probably pop up. Yeah. I don't want to tell you the email address that it pops up on, because somebody say, "Oh, I'll just email there." But anyway, it's not the one that's scrolling, but it's another one. Children of the Day Christmas album is $12, folks. It's a little psychedelic. It's a Jesus record. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bethlehem Records, the Australian Jazz Quartet, $15. Let me know if you can't find it, Mom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But look for it. Sonny Stitt, Deuces Wild. This is original pressing, folks. This is on Atlantic Records. I'm going to show you the label. Atlantic did some wonderful jazz releases, just like Blue Note and Columbia and Impulse and all those other cool things. And Sonny Stitt was one of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 9-inch nails. It's $24, folks. Let's see what the title is. Add Violence. Yeah. There you go. Factory sealed. You pressing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The Babies. Yeah, you paid one, but there's still another outstanding. The Babies, On the Edge, $6. Sean would like the 9-inch nails. There's more 9-inch nails on the wall somewhere, but I'm kind of caught in a trap. I can't walk out. Sean, this is $24. Thank you, Sean. You put your head on. Yeah, and you got so many emails addresses floating around. There we go, folks. You guys are welcome to light an incense for me. I sold a record on online, and I shipped it out. You know, records are this thin, and I put it in a box like this big. I didn't want anything to happen to this record, and so I added a bunch of insurance, like I should, and I am so ready for them to get that record and open it and let me know everything's okay because I get so nervous. And so I'm keeping the money in the account. I'm not touching it until I hear from them. So if you guys wouldn't mind, light an incense and send some warm energies my way. Yeah. How can a Jesus record be psychedelic? Aren't they opposite lifestyles? Jesus was real cool, man. Did you not know that he turned wheat into marijuana? He turned sugar into cocaine. He turned water into wine. Jesus was real cool. The Electric Prunes tried to do Acid Jesus. That's a really good record song. I love it. Yeah. Oh, thank you, MKT. Good vibes to you. Continuing on. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I don't know this record. It's a 12-inch single. Technoid. 120 BPM. I got a feeling that it's house. Anyway, it's $12. $12. I love that record, Sean. I think it's just amazing. All right, continuing on. You guys let me know when I should stop. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is Rappin'. 12-inch single version Rappin'. From the original motion picture soundtrack. Performed by Love Bug. $7. JCS had some psychedelic components to it. Oh, Jesus Christ Superstar. My mom would say, that's not that kind of, no. My mom would not have liked that. She would have. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jimmy Reed. A Souling. This is on the Bluesway label. $15. 1, 2, 3, 4. A local band, folks, called Sidewinder, rock and roll. I think they had a female singer. $12. Fade to Black. Legendary North Carolina band. This was a promo copy. I think the guy who recorded this, it's got a gold stamp. The guy who recorded this, I ended up getting his estate after he died. And I have, I think I have test pressings of this record. I'm going to see if I do have some that are factory sealed. I'm going to see if the Sidewinder, you probably will find 20 bands named Sidewinder. Robert Querns was in this group. There's Nico. Nico, say hi to everyone. You can't get on the keyboard, okay? I moved some things around and she's like, what's going on here? Robert Kearns was in one of our local bands. Yeah. I think a lot of people just rotated around here. But anyway. Big thanks to Joyce Kinney. Yeah. Mark says hi. She wants, I think she wants in this. Come here, baby. You want to get in the chair? Come here, baby. She loves sleeping in this chair sometimes. Come on. All right. Okay, Sean, here we go. Jimmy Reed is $15. I'm sure this is probably, I don't know, ABC. Bluesways is where it's at, ABC Records. Super solid VG at times is VG Plus. Yeah. Yolanda is doing well. We were texting either yesterday or Friday. She has a friend, and they like to go crate digging together, and so they'll go hit places, and she'll walk away with all their cool 7 inches, and and they're actually thinking of coming down. Thank you, Sean. They're actually thinking of coming down to Raleigh. Making go from where she lives down to Raleigh, and then drive back and do some crate digging. So if she does, we'll have to get everybody over here and hang out with her. Mark, you have to come up too, and anyone else and everyone else, cause it would be so cool if Yolanda came here. It would be a riot. It really would. Okay, let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and here's number 5. This is our Earth, Wind, and Fire magnetic 12-inch single, $5. She really is. If you guys follow Yolanda on Instagram, there's this other cool cat, Paul. I can't remember Paul's Instagram name, but Paul, Yolanda, they're all just awesome. And I'll tell her you said absolutely. She's on Instagram. Mom, you can reach out to her. But Paul was like, I love the 80s or something like that. And but anyway, he's awesome too. And things happen so fast, but Paul in the summertime's up north, and in the wintertime he's down south. So we were chatting about doing something when Olivia Newton died, but he was up there and his records were down here. And I don't know down where. It's not North Carolina, but I don't know, maybe somewhere south. But he's another awesome cat to follow. And of course, I won't be able to find his. And so hopefully one night, Yolanda and Paul and I can get together, hang out on YouTube, and talk. Yeah. And if anybody would like to hang out with me on a Friday for cocktail, coffee and vinyl, that will be really cool too. And Katie, Vintage and Vinyl, she's planning to come up and hang out for a while too. Hey, Dan, how are you? I know I'm late, but I'm here. Hey, Dan, it's so good to see you. And so Katie, her father lives in North Carolina, and so that will be fun. So who knows? Maybe this spring, this summer, we can do a lot of little get-togethers. That would be really cool. Yeah. All right, continue on. 1. I got to show this one, folks. It's not number 5, but I think I found this on Tuesday, Wednesday. But Martin Luther King Jr. So it's the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. A Message to the World. It's midnight, folks. It's $10. I wanted to have this out, but I did have one out for before his birthday celebration, and it sold. It sold this Sunday. Moody Blues. I love this record, folks. It's $10. Got a good case of ringware, but the vinyl is much better. Yeah. Durham, London. Whenever I say that, it always reminds me of Morrissey. Dearest London. Yeah. And I've been listening to a lot of Morrissey on YouTube, folks. Too much. And I was going through some cassettes, and I found, help me here, Kurt, Via or Vivid Hate, his first record. And I was like, oh, I forgot I had this. So I'm going to have to whip that out sometime and play that on the cassette. I have, I'm very fortunate that years ago, I picked up picked it up on vinyl. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is Larry Correll. The 11th House. This is $12. Okay, I got to figure out where to put everything else now, Nico. Okay, I'll have it together in just a moment, baby girl. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is factory sealed, folks. It's a new pressing. Rolling Stones Own Air. It's a 2-disc set, folks. BBC. So some stuff from 63, 64, 65. 63, 4, and 5. Something that was put out. It's a BBC recording. Polydor did it. Okay. Via Hate is $35. Via Hate, that is such a wonderful record. Sometimes I think in my mind that's the best Smiths record, even though there's Morrissey's only one there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At times I feel like I'm listening to a Smiths record. I really do. This is REO Speedwagon, folks. $6. VG. I wish I got more REO Speedwagon in, but I don't always get REO Speedwagon in. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Roger Daltrey, Under a Raging Moon. $6. He used to be in a band called, probably still is, The Who. Who. Okay, great. So now I got to see if I can condense some things so I can start putting records I've shown in a different crate and not have everything mixed up. Of course, it just adds to the randomness of what I'm showing tonight, not in any particular order. So there we go. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I really appreciate it. I really do. I didn't pay any attention when that Morrissey's record Via Hate came out, but when I found that record, I did 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 because it's a really cool record. They were incredible too. They had a little bit of mass to them. This is Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy Part 2. This one's $10. Yay! 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I like this band a lot. I like the Firm. $10. RCA. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you were my friend. I could listen to this every week, folks. Genesis Trespass. $16. It is the gatefold. And let's take a look at the vinyl. Impulse. Crazy. $16. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I kept this for a little while, but I can't keep everything. Blue Oyster Cult is in the shrink. It's $15. Fire of Unknown Origin. In my mind, I would see a Blue Oyster Cult record. All I could think was Don't Fear the Reaper. And I was like, I don't ever want to hear that song again. And then one day I went to test something, 3, 4, and 5. And I was like, man, this is really good. Good rock and roll. This has got the poster, Santana. I think it's Abraxas. Yeah, it is Abraxas. It's not the edited version or edited cover. It's $16. You don't get the poster very often. I think Radioactive was a song, but let's take a look, Calvin. This is their self-title. Radioactive is on here. Love this op art. I really do. You can also go this way. No. Yeah. Well. Yeah. There we go. Turn me loose tonight. Of course, I'm running active. I love the firm. 2, 3, 4, 5. All the king horses. Uriah Heep, Underworld is $10. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oh, this one's cool. The Impressions. Curtis Mayfield was part of the Impressions. It looks a little. Sorry, it was. At a tempo. Love the Firm album. It's on ABC Paramount. It's got a white label, but it doesn't say white label promo or anything on it. It's $20. I mean, there's some foxing there, and then there's some like charcoal there, and the way it was designed, it looks almost dirty. Yeah. What was the Underworld? Oh, it was Uriah Heep. Uriah Heep. $10. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is a jazz record. Drum Sum. This is Buck Clark Quintet. This is original pressing and Argo. It's $21. You were my lover. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. ECM Keith Garrett. $12. It is a double disc, and it does have a gatefold. Better late than never. Hey, Lisa. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. That's right. It's better to be late than never get here at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is CCR, or Creedence Clearwater Revival. $16. Hey, good night, TARDIS. Rest well. Tell Kirby I said hi. 1, 2, 3. Hope to see you tomorrow night. Okay. I'm going to go for 2 more minutes. And I already got a mess to clean up, but I'm going to do a few more. Okay. Yeah. It goes there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Who is this? This is Bob Dylan. New Morning, $15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a new pressing. Esperanza. Nope. Esperanza Spalding. Esperanza Spalding. This one is $29. This one is 12 Little Spells Jazz. I'm really looking forward to filing some of these records away tomorrow, folks. I'm not going to sell them. I'm hang local. Come in here and work and get some stuff done. I'm going to try to start a new Instagram campaign. See if I can generate some sales. Okay, let's see where we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Beach Beat Classics. Beach Beat's classic is R&B. This one's $10. Real popular on the East Coast, especially North Carolina, South Carolina. Something called beach music. Bunch of dancing going on. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Grace Jones. Love on Top. Love on Top of Love. 12-inch single, $8. It does have shrink. Love on Top of Love and Killer Kiss. Oh, Sean will like Beach Beat. I should have read some of the titles, folks, but The Showman, Willie T, Billy Stewart, Garnet Mims, and the Enchanters, Lenny O'Henry, The Prophets, Ernie K, Doe, chairman of the board. Give me just a little more time, and my love will surely find. Yeah, it's a double disc, but it's not a gatefold. Yeah, it's really cool, Sean. And if you were in New York, you were listening to the same songs. You just didn't call them beach music. What's the price of that? $10,000. Thank you, sir. Nice buy, Analog. I love California surf music. Everybody's going California surfing. All right. So now I'm gonna do the last one. Are you still here, Chris? So Chris bought one of these from me. I ended up getting a stack of these maybe in November, and I got them at a really good price from my my distributor. And then I went to buy some more, and they went up in price, but I bought them anyway. So anyway, they're $30. This is Dead Kennedy's fresh fruit for rotten vegetables. Fresh fruit for rotten vegetables, $30. I'm gonna stop right here, folks. Where'd she go? Oh, she went over there. Wow, I was born and raised in California and got plenty of exposure to it back in the day. That's awesome. Hey, folks, let's do a giveaway. Let's do a giveaway. Da, 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 da. I'm gonna draw a star. There's my star. And I'm looking, where's Doug? And I'm looking a number. We got 15 in the chat. I'm looking at a number between 7 and 47. Looking at a number between 7 and 47. Giveaways are nice. Yes, they are. Look at a number between 7 and 47. If you like to be eligible to win a prize tonight, put it in the chat. And whoever has the number that's closest to what I have written down without going over will win a prize tonight. And I'm going to have some water. Nico, would you like to come and tell everyone hi? Or maybe tell them good night? I got to put you to bed, young girl. Oh, I love surf punks. Used to play them on the radio. Thanks, I needed that. All right. Oh, thanks for hanging in, Jocelyn. 23, 29, 37, 25, 7, and 35. All right, folks. Kurt? Is Kurt gone? Oh, well. Here 1 minute, gone the next. 10, 9, 8. I got lots of cool things to show on the wall tomorrow. And I still got this crate to show and this crate to show. So I got 2 Shark Attack, absolutely. Oh, hell, Mom. Love the cover. They live for the sun. Yeah. Let's see. 8, 7, 6, plus what's on the wall. And tune in tomorrow, folks, on Instagram, because I'm going to have some records that I'm going to price tomorrow and start my Instagram campaign. 6, 5, 4, 3. Calvin comes in with 13, 2, and 1. 31. Who came closest to 31 without going over? It's still raining. I can hear the raindrops hit the mailbox. Oh, Sean! Congratulations. Can we verify this, everybody? Brett! Oh, Brett was 23. Yeah. Let's see. I think it was Sean. Analog. wavelength television. Yeah. Yes, congratulations, Sean. I'll write this down and I'll stick it on one of your records. And Calvin, what will Sean be doing? Calvin, what will Sean be doing? I'm so jealous of these people who live in, well, I'm so jealous of these people who live in a climate where it's nice and warmer than here. Yeah. I wish I could be a snowbird. I guess Calvin's not going. Clogging the night, Sean. You're gonna be clogging the night. Well, Sean has children, so I'm sure a clogging night at his house is all sorts of fun and excitement. Rain is better than snow. You're exactly right. I was thinking that today when I was driving to Wake Forest and driving back. I was thinking, man, if it was 30 degrees, what would be snowing, raining or icing, and making it happen. But anyway, I'm gonna put a link in the chat. If you'd like to come in and hang out for a while and talk, we can make it happen. Before I take off. Good night, Mom. Good night. Good night. Good night. Snowing all day here. Oh, I'm so sorry. I mean, I'm sure that it's beautiful, Dan. Wow. Snow is better than rain. Good night, Brad. Good night, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Good night, Mark. Good night, Mark. Hope you rest well. And I'm going to try to come back tomorrow night and finish up these records that I wanted to show and clear the walls. And then I'll start pricing records for good night, Lisa, for good night, Dan. I'll start pricing records for the weekend. And then my goal is to fill up the walls and start filling up the bins. Whoa, someone jumped in. All I saw was a figure walk by. And I was like, whoa, what's that? Good night, everybody. Have a wonderful night. I'll see you soon. Rock on.